And it comes as sources tell CNN that the president has pulled a 180, no longer privately, quote unquote, getting the joke, not that it was ever funny. But he used to privately accept the reality that he lost the election. But now, no. He's now starting to believe his own lies, that the election was stolen. And this comes while some thought this talk of a rigged election was, just talk, right? It was all about making money. Go get a radio show, make a lot of money because you never had as much as you said you had. It would stay relevant, be a kingmaker. That's what it was all about. But after 39 days and roughly 1,100 tweets, mostly false claims about the election, he now believes that. So much so that Trump has told some advisors that he may not leave the White House on Inauguration Day. Literally saying such a thing, putting words to the sentiment. And one advisor telling CNN, quote, he's throwing an effing temper tantrum. He's going to leave. He's just lashing out. Okay. That description is the behavior of a person not right in the mind. Let's just say it is like it is. Temper tantrums, lashing out, talking about not leaving the White House. Trump is not 4, right? He's 74. And despite his increasingly deranged delusions, he still has the power to instill cowering and fear and sycophancy in others.
So there you heard it, folks. Donald Trump is saying, at least in private, to his close advisors, that he may not leave the White House. That when push comes to shove, he might barricade himself into the Oval Office. I don't know if he's going to put some bookshelves, some furniture, maybe the Resolute desk against the wall. He's going to put some paper up on the windows and just hunker down because he would rather do that than acknowledge Joe Biden as the next president. Maybe he'll be sitting in that office refusing to leave during Biden's inauguration. And look, we know this is almost certainly not gonna happen. As noted in the reporting attached to that video, the advisors that are saying that Trump is saying this know that almost certainly he's gonna leave. That this is just Trump lashing out. This is just Trump desperately complaining. But look, she's right. Erin Burnett is right. That we're at this moment. Like the fact that this is even being said, even out of frustration, even in the moment, this far away from the election, shows us that this is an unhinged man that does not know how to deal with the fact that he lost an election. And he doesn't know how to deal with the fact that democracy has moved away from him and towards another person, and he can't accept it. And it doesn't matter if he ultimately goes through with it or not, that he would even consider it, even in a moment of anger and frustration and desperation, tells us everything you need to know about this man and the movement he's created. Like, it's ridiculous because, yes, it's a grift for Trump. He's been grifting this whole way through. His legal effort, is just an effort to raise money for a potential 2024 run or for him to continue to have political influence even after he's out of office. But it seems like in some way, he really does believe it. He doesn't believe there's a chance he can stay in power, but he fundamentally believes some sort of injustice has been done to him when clearly it hasn't. Every other modern president, every other one, has not only not barricaded themselves in the Oval Office or in the White House apartment, but has welcomed in the next occupant. Barack Obama did it, George W. Bush did it, Bill Clinton did it, Bush Sr. did it, and on and on and on and on. And they've often done it for other parties. When Donald Trump was still trying to cast doubt on this result, which was clear, at the same time, Barack Obama welcomed him. He didn't want to have Trump in the White House. Of course he didn't. No one wanted Trump to be president in the Democratic Party, and a majority of Americans didn't. But he won the election, and he was welcomed in. It doesn't matter why Trump would say this or if he means it. The fact that he does, the fact that he did, shows us that he was an absolute danger to democracy all along. And I have to say one thing. If he did stay in, we would get the ultimate popcorn show. So maybe, as bad as it would be for democracy, Donald Trump would get a ratings boom one last time.